He the GOAT?
We want that pit bull. We want that pit bull.
Facts.
Bring Pitbull over here.
Hey, isn't he fighting someone in the
You fight
audience?
Pitbull?
Probably.
Pitbull get
No,
knocked
he's
out.
fighting someone in the audience.
Pitbull with it. Slap.
Straight up.
You know I flip Pitbull.
Bro, I already know. Bro, he get hit by any of them bricks. This man got...
Ryan Garcia strongly hinted in a Friday post on his ex-social media account that his next opponent will be recent WBA junior welterweight champion Isaac Pitbull Cruz. "I'm bringing an explosive fight in my comeback. Pitbull has always been a tough opponent," Garcia wrote, while taking a swipe at his planned October opponent, former two-division champion Devin Haney, by adding, "Tougher matchup than Haney, to be honest." A source close to Cruz confirmed to Boxing Scene on Friday that discussions are underway to finalize the Garcia-Cruz fight.
I'm sleeping Pitbull.
Dunzo.
I don't care what nobody say, bro.
Straight Dunzo.
And he always want to call me a fake Mexican. Winner,
Right.
hey, winner's the real Mexican. Ooh, let's do
Straight
it.
like that.
Straight like.
Garcia further taunted his rival, calling Cruz straight Dunzo and challenging him directly. "You always want to call me a fake Mexican. Let's do it. Straight like that." The Garcia-Cruz bout is tentatively planned for a spectacular outdoor event in New York's Times Square in early May. The card may also feature Haney facing former unified 140-pound champion Jose Ramirez. Identified as the top choice for Haney's next opponent by Saudi Arabia power broker Turki Al-Sheikh. Al-Sheikh, reportedly in advanced talks for these bouts, has been planning high-profile matchups, including rematches and trilogy bouts, for Garcia and...
Me cierro, como lo he dicho, yo aquí estoy para pelearle ahora en 140 y demostrarle que estamos igual de fuertes o más fuertes que en 135 y también callarle la boca.
I'm not about to dodge Ryan Garcia. I'm ready to fight him on 140 if he wants to. I'm ready.
Haney. Garcia and Haney have been bitter rivals since their amateur days. Their April 20th clash ended in controversy after Garcia tested positive 3 times for a banned performance-enhancing drug and missed weight by over 3 pounds. Despite knocking Haney down 3 times in the fight at Brooklyn's Barclays Center, the bout was ruled a no contest by the New York State Athletic Commission, NYSIC, which suspended Garcia for a year. Haney, who had vacated his WBC 140-pound belt during Garcia's suspension, opted for a year-long layoff. Both fighters are now poised for major comebacks. Cruz, who captured the WBA 140-pound belt by defeating Rolando Rolly Romero with an 8th-round TKO on March 30th, lost it in his subsequent defense against Jose Rayo Valenzuela. Meanwhile, Garcia and Haney aim to rebuild their legacies with back-to-back high-stakes fights, potentially setting the stage for a trilogy show.
I want all the smoke.
You heard it? Yo, you heard it first, too.
And I'm going to be in Mexico soon.
Facts.
Right? We going to Mexico?
Very soon.
We're going to meet the president of Mexico? Possibly? Maybe. Low-key? Never mind. This is all low-key. My bad.
Showdown. The boxing world awaits confirmation of these bouts, with Garcia and Cruz expected to deliver an explosive matchup. Ryan Garcia, a taller left-hander, and Isaac Pitbull Cruz share a notable connection. Both have faced defeats at the hands of unbeaten WBA lightweight champion Gervonta "Tank" Davis. In December 2021, Cruz stepped in as a replacement opponent for Davis, pushing him to the limit but losing by narrow scores of 115 to 113, 115 to 113, and 116 to 112. Conversely, Garcia was knocked out by Davis in the 7th round of their April 2023 bout in Las Vegas. Cruz is now set to bounce back from his loss to Jose Valenzuela with a comeback fight against fellow countryman Angel Fierro on February 23, 2024. This pay-per-view co-main event at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas will precede a clash between unbeaten WBC interim light heavyweight champion David Benavidez and WBA secondary titleist David Morrell. Known for his action-packed style, Fierro is expected to give Cruz the type of slugfest he thrives on. In a recent conversation with Boxing Scene, Cruz expressed optimism about his upcoming fight. "This is the perfect type of fight to get back on the big stage and restart the hype I had before my last loss," he said. "I want that momentum to build toward a fight with Ryan Garcia. People want to see me step in and handle Ryan Garcia. Cruz's advisor, Sean Gibbons, echoed this sentiment, stating, "If Isaac looks strong, Ryan may run for the hills. But Ryan should step up for a tough fight, especially when he looked so good, knocking Devin Haney down 3 times. Ryan wants big fights. Why not Isaac Cruz?" Cruz, who once pursued a rematch with Davis for years, has now shifted his focus entirely to a showdown with Garcia. "I'm done waiting on Gervonta Davis, or Abdul Wahid Davis, as he's now called," Cruz said via Manny Pacquiao's MP Promotions. "Ryan Garcia has been calling us out."
Y yo estoy dispuesto para enfrentarlo también.
I can fight everybody. Everybody doesn't have afraid for a fight with me. I be ready for fighting.
"That's the fight I want, and it's what my promoter wants for me. Tell your attorney, Guadalupe Valencia, to quit stalling, Poodle." Despite his efforts, Cruz's calls for a rematch with Davis have been ignored, even though both fighters were under the Premier Boxing Champions (PBC) banner. Cruz, who climbed to the top of the WBA lightweight rankings, believes he is primed for a fight with Garcia. His team hopes that a dominant performance against Fierro will set the stage for an explosive.
Do you think he is staying in that division? He talked about possibly going to 147. What do you make of everything that happened in the lead up to the fight with Devin Haney?
¿Qué piensas acerca de que, pues, como el mindset, si se refiere a mindset como lo que se programó Ryan Garcia, que si se mantiene en la 140?
Explosive showdown with Garcia, reigniting the hype and delivering the high-stakes clash fans crave. Isaac Pitbull Cruz turned his attention to Ryan Garcia, following Garcia's recent rebound from an April 22nd knockout loss to Gervonta "Tank" Davis. Garcia scored an 8th-round knockout victory over Mexico's Oscar Duarte on December 2nd in Houston, Texas. Since then, Garcia has publicly outlined his ambitions, calling for a series of high-profile matchups, including a shot at WBA junior welterweight title holder Relentless.
Para el mes de abril me gustaría enfrentar a Ryan Garcia. Recalcar que tanto Ryan como yo queremos la pelea. Nuestros managers están de acuerdo. Nuestros promotores también están de acuerdo. Las promotoras de ambos están...
Rolly Romero, a showdown with unbeaten 2-division champion Devin Haney, and ultimately a spring rematch with Romero. A fight between Garcia and Cruz had been previously ordered by the WBC in 2022 as a lightweight title eliminator. Garcia and Golden Boy Promotions expressed interest in the bout at the time, but Cruz was unavailable, having already committed to a fight against Eduardo Zurdito Ramirez. Isaac Pitbull Cruz was unavailable for various reasons. Cruz's representative and hype man Sean Gibbons explained, "But the time is now. Pitbull has accepted Ryan Garcia's challenge. This is the fight we want for Isaac Cruz, no question. So what's your excuse now, Ryan?" The WBC originally ordered the Garcia-Cruz fight to determine the man.
También están todos de acuerdo que se lleve esta gran pelea. La única razón para que no se dé esta pelea, que no se cierren las negociaciones, se debe gracias a Lupe Valencia.
Mandatory challenger for its lightweight title. Mauricio Sulaiman, the WBC president, announced that representatives for both fighters were given 30 days to negotiate before a June 14th purse bid in 2022. However, promotional and network deals complicated the process. Garcia, promoted by Golden Boy Promotions, streams his fights on DAZN, while Cruz, managed by Gibbons, fights under the Premier Boxing Champions (PBC) banner, with bouts broadcast live on Showtime. At the time of the initial order,
Que Guadalupe Valencia no quiere esta pelea es porque no tiene la confianza en su peleador y está buscando una pelea fácil como las que siempre le han puesto a él. Yo estoy aquí para darle problemas a su carrera.
Garcia was ranked number 1, 2 by the WBC, behind mandatory challenger Vasily Lomachenko, while Cruz was ranked number 4. The winner was to face WBC title holder Devin Haney, who was preparing to defend his championship against Ring Magazine champion George Kambosos in Melbourne, Australia. Lomachenko, meanwhile, was unavailable due to his return to Ukraine to defend against Russia's invasion. When the fight was announced, Garcia expressed his excitement to fans on social media. "I'm so excited this fight just got ordered."
Josh occurred. He says that, he's this guy that will fight anybody, but everybody that's called him out, he found a way out of this.
So you definitely think Pitbull's done?
I want to be
by the WBC, he tweeted. "There's little chance this man escapes his fate when he enters the ring with me. Let's go, Pitbull. Rough, rough. Time to make this happen. Don't do anything weird. Let's give the fans what they want. Now, with fewer obstacles in their paths, Cruz and Garcia appear poised to deliver the long-anticipated showdown, reigniting a rivalry and fulfilling fans' demands for a marquee lightweight clash.